Welcome. Join me on a grand tour of the United Kingdom's most scenic railways, a journey through ancient stories and breathtaking beauty, all from the window of a moving train. Let's begin our adventure. The first of our great journeys awaits. Our journey begins in Scotland, a land where ancient legends and untamed nature intertwine. Here, the landscape is as dramatic as the stories that echo through its glens and lochs. We board the legendary West Highland Line, often hailed as one of the world's most breathtaking railways, a ribbon of steel threading through the heart of the Highlands. Departing from the vibrant city of Glasgow, the urban bustle quickly gives way to rolling hills and open skies. As the train glides forward, the city's energy fades, replaced by the quiet majesty of the wild. We skirt the shimmering shores of Loch Lomond, Scotland's largest freshwater loch, its waters reflecting the ever-changing sky. The train hugs the shoreline, offering glimpses of wooded islands and distant peaks. Soon, we enter the haunting expanse of Rannoch Moor, a vast, windswept wilderness where silence reigns. Here, the sense of isolation is profound, and the landscape feels almost otherworldly. The railway itself is an engineering marvel, floating across ancient peat bogs on a bed of brushwood and stone. It's a testament to human ingenuity, allowing us to traverse a landscape that would otherwise be impassable. The highlight of our journey arrives as we cross the iconic Glenfinnan Viaduct. Its sweeping arches soar above the valley, offering panoramic views over the sparkling waters of Loch Shiel and the surrounding mountains. This unforgettable moment, immortalized in film and beloved by travelers worldwide, is pure railway magic, a perfect blend of natural beauty and human achievement. Our journey draws to a close in the coastal town of Mallaig, where the scent of sea air greets us, and fishing boats bob in the harbour. Here, the Highlands meet the sea, and adventure feels endless. From tranquil lochs to formidable mountains, the West Highland Line is more than a route. It's an unforgettable encounter with Scotland's wild heart, a passage through landscapes that stir the soul and ignite the imagination. As we continue our adventure southward, new wonders and stories await, promising even more unforgettable moments on this remarkable journey. We travel into England's heart, where the landscape tells a story of time and tradition. Along the Settle to Carlisle line, a Victorian marvel through the Yorkshire Dales. This railway, built in the 1870s, is a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its creators. The train climbs past green fields and ancient stone walls, sheep grazing peacefully. These walls, crafted by hand, have stood for centuries, marking the boundaries of a pastoral life. The Ribblehead Viaduct, with its 24 arches, stands as the line's crowning glory, a testament to human grit. This engineering marvel required the labor of thousands, working in harsh conditions to bring this vision to life. Crossing it, you feel the weight of history and the artistry of engineering. The view from the viaduct is breathtaking, offering a panoramic vista of the Dales. Beyond, the line plunges through tunnels, each one a dark passage carved through the earth, leading us onward. Past England's highest station at Dent, and over more viaducts. Dent Station, perched high in the hills, offers a glimpse into the remote beauty of this region. The landscape shifts from wildfells to the gentle Eden Valley as we approach Carlisle. The Eden Valley, with its lush greenery and serene rivers, contrasts beautifully with the rugged terrain we've left behind. This journey is a powerful blend of pastoral beauty and epic ambition. Each mile traveled is a step back in time, a connection to the past. The Settle to Carlisle line proves that engineering and nature can exist in perfect harmony. It's a journey that celebrates the enduring spirit of human endeavour and the timeless beauty of the English countryside. Back in the Highlands, we board the Jacobite steam train, a living piece of history. Steam and fire breathe life into the tracks, evoking the golden age of rail. The journey from Fort William beneath Ben Nevis is an event in itself. Vintage carriages and the hypnotic chuff of the engine set a nostalgic mood. The highlight, crossing the Glenfinnan Viaduct, just like the Hogwarts Express. For a moment, magic feels real as you gaze down at Loch Shiel. Arriving in Mallaig, the steam engine rests, its journey complete. The Jacobite is more than a train ride, it's a passage through wonder and time. Now to Wales, where the Cambrian coastline hugs the sea in a breathtaking embrace. This is a journey where the railway and the ocean are never far apart. and every curve of the track reveals a new, dazzling vista. The train glides along the edge of the land, tracing the contours of the Welsh coast, where the blue of the sky meets the deeper blue of the sea. From Machynlleth, the train crosses the vast Dyfi estuary, a haven for birdlife. Here, the landscape opens up, and the train seems to float above the water, with flocks of wading birds rising and falling in the shifting light. The estuary is a living tapestry, its mudflats and salt marshes teeming with life, and the rhythmic sound of the train blends with the calls of curlews and oyster catchers. The line winds north, with Snowdonia's mountains on one side and the Irish Sea on the other. Towering peaks loom in the distance, their slopes often shrouded in mist, while the sea glimmers in the sunlight, stretching endlessly to the horizon. It's a landscape of contrasts, wild, dramatic, and utterly captivating. Picturesque villages like Aberdeen and Barmouth dot the route. Each village is a postcard come to life, with pastel cottages, bustling harbours, and narrow lanes winding down to the shore. The train slows as it passes through, offering glimpses of daily life. Fishermen mending nets, children playing on the sand, and locals waving as the train rolls by. The highlight, crossing the wooden Barmouth Bridge over the Mordack estuary, with sweeping views east to Cader Idris and west to the open sea. The bridge itself is a marvel, stretching gracefully across the water, and as the train rattles over its timbers, you feel suspended between mountain and ocean, sky and land. The journey continues past Portmeirion's Italianate charm and Harlech Castle's rocky perch. Portmeirion, with its whimsical architecture and lush gardens, feels like a Mediterranean escape, while Harlech Castle stands guard over the coast, its ancient stones echoing with centuries of history. Sandy beaches, rugged cliffs, and sparkling water fill every window. The coastline is ever-changing, sometimes gentle and golden, sometimes wild and windswept, but always beautiful. Each bend in the track brings a new perspective, a fresh burst of colour and light. The Cambrian coastline is a love letter to the sea. It's a route that celebrates the untamed beauty of Wales, where land and water are in constant conversation, and the journey itself becomes a moving meditation on nature's wonders. Each mile is a sensory feast, leaving you with the scent of salt and the sound of waves. The breeze carries the tang of the ocean, and the rhythmic motion of the train lulls you into a state of peaceful awe. It's a journey that lingers in your memory long after the last stop. Let's head north, where the coast grows wilder, the cliffs rise higher, and the adventure continues along Wales's unforgettable azure edge. The Cumbrian coastline offers a raw, authentic journey between the Lake District Fells and the Irish Sea. From Carlisle, the train hugs the shore, with waves sometimes nearly within reach. The peaks of Scaffell Pike and Great Gable rise to the east, while the sea dominates the west. Historic towns like Whitehaven and Workington recall the region's industrial past. Around Ravenglass, the line crosses estuaries and salt marshes, a haven for wildlife. The journey ends at Grange-over-Sands, overlooking Morecambe Bay. The Cumbrian coastline is a powerful, memorable ride through landscapes shaped by nature and industry. Deep in rural Wales, the Heart of Wales line meanders through lush valleys and rolling hills. This slow, single-track route connects market towns and villages, revealing the country's gentle soul. The train stops at tiny preserved stations, passing ancient forests and grazing fields. The Singordy Viaduct, with its 18 arches, offers a moment of grandeur amid the tranquility. Spa towns like Llandrindod-Wells recall a more genteel era. The Heart of Wales line is a quiet celebration of rural beauty and timeless peace. Sometimes the most profound journeys are the most unhurried. The Caledonian Sleeper is Britain's last great overnight train, an adventure that whisks you from London to the Scottish Highlands as you sleep. Board at Euston, settle into your cabin, and dine as the city fades into countryside. The gentle rocking of the train lulls you to sleep. Morning reveals misty glens, dark lochs, and snow-dusted peaks. The train splits for Inverness, Aberdeen, and Fort William, each route a scenic feast. Waking up in the Highlands feels like magic. The Caledonian Sleeper is more than travel, it's transformation. The North Yorkshire Moors Railway is a steam-powered journey through heather-clad hills and timeless villages. Departing Pickering, the train climbs into the moors, following the deep, wooded Newton Dale. In late summer, purple heather stretches for miles. Goathland Station, famous as Hogsmeade in Harry Potter, adds a touch of enchantment. Each stop is a step back in time, with period details and vintage charm. The line descends to Whitby, ending beneath the iconic Abbey ruins. This heritage railway is a triumph of preservation and romance. In Devon, the Riviera line offers a sunlit ride between Exeter and Newton Abbot, famed for its seaside beauty. The train follows the Exe estuary, then runs right along the seawall at Dawlish. Golden beaches, red cliffs and sparkling water fill the windows. Tunnels through sandstone headlands reveal one charming bay after another. In stormy weather, waves crash over the tracks. An exhilarating spectacle. The journey ends serenely along the Tyne estuary. The Devon Riviera line is pure holiday joy, capturing the spirit of the British seaside. Our final journey is the Belmond British Pullman, a moving palace of 1920s and 30s vintage carriages. Step aboard to find polished brass, marquetry, and plush fabrics. Impeccable service, gourmet dining and champagne set the tone. The countryside glides by, but the real magic is inside. Elegance, conversation and nostalgia. Each carriage has its own story. Each meal is an event. The Pullman is a celebration of travel's golden age. It's the perfect luxurious finale to our railway adventure. Our journey across Britain's railways ends here, from wild highlands to sunlit coasts and tranquil valleys. I hope these stories have inspired your own adventures. Sometimes the greatest journeys are closer than we think. Thank you for traveling with us. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive.